Today I have not come to preach, but I have come to share with you, brother and sister. I know that many of us like to buy and order goods online. That is why the Lord has a message for us today that I want to share. This message may help, for often we ignore things happening in the spirit world. I will pray that this revelation give you wisdom, for revelation enlighten and give understanding to the simple. It's only boastful people that reject revelation without deep examination. In truth, I am alarmed by this revelation. They are things that we do without knowing that these negligible things can be an issue liable to stop us from the kingdom of God. They are things that we do in life, ignoring the spiritual consequence of our action because of ignorance. What I am about to share with you today happened on the 21st of March in this year 2022. So, it was really early in the morning when the Lord come to talk to me. It was 6 a.m. when I got a nocturnal vision, in which the Lord was showing me that I was inside Amazon's site, where we all buy good. You know, Amazon is a global company. Brother, in this dream the Lord was showing one of the director of this company of Amazon. He was one of the higher rank leader of this multinational company. Then the Lord showed me a tribunal. I saw the director in a court of law, where he was entering with files of online buyers, in order to sue some customer. The director entered the tribunal and stood inside the court before magistrate judges with many files. He had a lot of file. He came to sue the people of the world that come to buy good in Amazon, especially those who place good in basket in order to buy them later but fail to do so. The director was in this court to accuse those who fail to buy goods that they have placed in the basket. He was suing especially buyer who failed to make an order after placing the good in the basket. Brother, sometime in Amazon site we place goods in the basket so that we can buy then when we are ready, but to my surprise I saw the director of Amazon accusing the people of the world who fail to buy good they have placed in the basket. The director told the judges in this court of the law in the spirit world, I have come here to accuse the people of the world who come to our website to buy. I have come to accuse them because they are placing good in the basket pretending that they will buy them, but they are failing to buy the goods that they have placed in the basket. I am here to claim damages, for these people keep putting goods in the basket but they are failing to buy them. That is why I am here to prosecute them. The director told the judges of the spirit world, what these people are doing is like when you come into a shop and you tell the seller, I will buy all these good here. Don't sell them because I will come back in such date to buy them. What will happen is that when other people would want to buy these goods, the seller won't be able to sell them because someone instructed him to keep the good, for he will come back to buy. Now imagine that this seller that promised to buy the goods failed to come back to buy the good. The seller is the one who will lose. Our company of Amazon is losing because many people have abandoned their good in the basket, failing to buy them. I am here to claim damages, brother. If you often put good in the basket in order to put money together and buy, you better buy them, otherwise you may face accusation in the spirit world from these company, for I saw the director of this company suing buyer who put goods in the basket and failed to buy them, and he claiming damages. The Lord want to teach you and me that there are spiritual tribunal, where there are accusation rising against us. You don't know the force behind this multinational company. You don't know their secret and their source of power. You don't know the power that they use in order to maintain their global influence. You don't know what happened when you reserves their things and fail to buy. The director told the judge, we have been keeping good in our store for these people who put good in the basket, but they have abandoned the good they were supposed to buy. As a result we are losing. I am urging this tribunal to render our company justice. We cannot accept this loss in our company because of these people who have abandoned the good they have reserved. I urge the tribunal to force these people to pay us damages for the loss. Please make them pay. Brother, I saw the judges in the tribunal making the final decision. Their verdict was clear. Amazon is right because the company is suffering loss, because of these people who fail to buy their good after putting in the basket. The tribunal told the director, our verdict is clear. All the people of the world who have placed things in the basket and have failed to buy them will pay the damages because of the loss you have suffered. Since you have their phone number and bank detail, we the tribunal authorize you to recoup the money from these people by force. Brother, I saw the director coming out of the tribunal and he went to his office of Amazon. He took the phone and began to call anyone that ever placed good in the basket and failed to pay, and he called the bank building society of all these people, telling them to transfer money from the account of all these online buyer. Brother, sometime you wonder what you have done with your salary. This is because money is taken from your account in a spiritual way. There is spiritual deduction from your account, and Amazon buyer that fail to buy what they have placed in the basket will suffer spiritual deduction in their bank account, because of the verdict of the tribunal in the spirit world. The company has received authorization from the tribunal to deduct money from you who fail to buy. They are taking their money from you in a mysterious way. Brother, when you are not ready, don't envy, and don't put goods in the basket. And the director of Amazon said they will recoup the money from the people with interest, because they kept the goods of the basket for a long time. Brother, imagine that you just place the good in the basket and did not buy, but they have taken money from your bank with interest in a spiritual way. Blessed be our God who does not abandon his people, for what is hidden will be exposed by the Lord. When you put a product in a shopping cart and wish to buy it, it is similar to a promise to purchase. In the Bible it is a vow, which is equal to a commitment or a promise. When you make a wish to Amazon through your shopping cart online or at church, you make a wish to God in your heart. This is equal to shopping cart, and sometimes also by promising on a piece of paper that you will be able to go to the church basket. Let's not forget, the church also has a physical basket where we materialize our wishes or promises. So God meant that a vow made to God is worth a commitment to God. If you promise to buy chairs for your church, it's like you actually put chairs in heaven's basket by saying to God, I'm going to buy these chairs for your church. If you make a vow to preach to a person on your train on your way home after work, it is a commodity that you have just put in the basket of heaven. This merchandise is called evangelizing at least one person on your train home. If you don't, it will be a broken commitment. As he did against Job, the devil can accuse us before God of not being faithful Christians to him. He fears claiming our skin, because we will have been liars. When you make a vow to God, do not delay to fulfill it. He has no pleasure in fools. Fulfill your vow. It is better not to make a vow than to make. It is a trap for a man to dedicate something rashly, only later to reconsider his vows.